Hello. Today it is, yes, that's legends. Can you smell them through the screen? Keep losing pens. Today in the UK, it's... I need something to rub it with. Oi. I need to show you the toilet as well. We've been building the best pokey toilet ever. All right, welcome back to another episode. Which I'm just, today is a non-training day, right? But I'm that excited for training tomorrow that I'm going to write it out now. It's currently 6:52 p.m. The word for the UK today is sweltering. Basically, I'm writing this down because then tomorrow I don't have to write it down. I can spend that extra 5 minutes probably drinking a coffee and going for a I'm actually loving having some structure back in the days, and the tick board of gains needs to be filled so we can tick it tomorrow.
The tick board of gains.
Oh, you want some?
Nice.
See you tomorrow. Start the next day by doing all the fun stuff. Fill the dishwasher, take out the recycling. It is satisfying with an empty recycling bin when you drop in the package. Then made my morning enjoyment. Science says a coffee instantly gets you 15% more happy. And you can add another 15% when you sit next to your dog. Here we go, another day. Now yeah, that is a mindset is everything. Pigs can fly. Piece of artwork in our downstairs bathroom. You never know when you're going to need to palm wall, shut eye, push, and believe in yourself. Then it was time to give Jazz her daily compliment. Your calves. They're blooming good, they are, aren't they? Have a look at them. Whoa! Shit. Because I walk around barefoot a lot, I've got a splinter. And it's a really small splinter, but it's really painful. And I'm managing it really well.
I don't even know if it's a splinter. It's not even as big as a pinprick.
Oh, I've got Nurse Jazz today with her tweezers.
You've got the mobility of a bloody plank. Top of Jazz's head. I just gave her a cuddle and I went, blooming hell. Your head smells lovely. What you got on there? Dry shampoo.
Dry shampoo?
It needs washing.
Right, this t-shirt just dropped in the summer collection. Perfect for picking up poo.
This one. But it's nice because it's like a crop, but it's not like a crop. So it's perfect. I love it. I live in these.
And as dog owners, you always critique the poo. Was it a good... Dog owners will get it. You know, like sometimes when Jazz and I are communicating and she's walking the dog or I'm walking the dog, I'm like, good poos today. You know.
Yeah, there's some good poops, good stomachs. It's always a good day with good stomachs.
Yeah. Same for humans. Raya turns 4 this month. Now to me that makes me feel old because I feel like she's still my baby and she's only 1 year old. So 4 years has passed since we got her. But she's just found a fascination recently for sticks. Also we saw the Ferrari team practicing for this weekend's Silverstone. Then we finished our morning cardio walk. And because I didn't have any bacon and eggs in the house, instead I have what I usually have post-training, pre-training, the best slop on earth. Comment, give me the best slop on earth recipe and I'll show you in the next episode. Depends on how many of you comment. Do it for the algorithm. Thank you. Morning cardio done. All right, today, the tick board of gains is telling us that we need a front rack. We need a very good front rack. The one thing that I've always found with weightlifting is that I could weightlift for years and years and years, and then as soon as I come into the gym, it doesn't matter if I'm warm or not warm, my front rack is never full front rack. Honestly, it's quite frustrating. But with a little bit of effort and a warm-up that I'm going to do now, the front rack will become a front rack and not the bar hovering in the air off your shoulders rack. So I'm going to show you so we can all become front rack warriors together. Now obviously my first non-negotiable is a go wad. I do that every day regardless of if I need to do a little bit extra. I'll usually just do the 10 minutes of activation before any session, put in the movements, take out all the guesswork, and from the mobility test, the app knows that my hips need the most TLC, and they got the most TLC. But then here we go. My top 3 movements for unlocking your front rack coming at you real hot, so you can do it in your own gym before your next front rack session, whatever that may be. Exercise number 1, supinated, so palms facing towards you, scapular pull-ups. These help open up the front rack by improving scapular control, stretching the lats, and promoting external rotation at the shoulder. And as you continue to sink into the scapular pull-ups, your lats keep getting that active stretch, allowing you to get your elbows higher and the bar in the better position when you put it in the front rack. If you don't think you'll remember this movement, like I've just sped this up and I've watched it back and I'm like, it just looks like little air humpies. You know what I mean? That's a bit strange, but here we are. I'll then do the single arm dumbbell shoulder press. For me, I really like this for the thoracic extension, as pressing overhead encourages an upright posture. Again, working on that scapular upward rotation, that shoulder blade movement and control, but also with this, you're warming up your shoulders through full range, and you're activating your core for that midline stability. Unilateral loading, just can't go wrong with it. And then exercise number 3 is the lat stretch on the bench. Now when doing this, I want to point out something. You do not want to arch your back, you want to brace your core. It will help put more emphasis on the lat. And why I use the dumbbell is just to keep promoting that external rotation, which is what you need for the front squat. But also put a little bit of weight through the triceps and help them stretch passively alongside it. And whilst doing this movement, deep inhales, really trying to stretch out your upper back. And then exhale, dropping the chest down, not the lower or mid back. 2 active movements, 1 kind of like passive movement. 3 rounds, I actually didn't tell you how many. I did 15 scap pull-up, 10s on each arm on the shoulder press, and then I'd hold for 60 seconds. Smash that like button if it helps. No one told you today, you're a legend. And then we went into just some cleans and stuff, the fun stuff. Second clean and jerk session done. There's it, yeah, there's golf clap. Yay! Bravo. Then after all that, Jazz did a little bit of this, looking all cute, and I did a little bit of that, trying not to get folded by pauses and tempos. And we just worked through it. Work wasn't going to do itself. No rep. Clean-up crew in aisle rig. When I wrote those squats down yesterday, I went, oh, that's a nice ease back into it. That's going to be lovely. It was anything but lovely. Time under tension is no joke. Yeah, but I felt like I was going to collapse in on myself if I went any slower. All right, Jazz, do you want to do the honours? Do you want to tick the tick board of gains? Thanks, Jazz just watched the vlog, I'm cooking chicken. But she said I didn't finish it, so...
I just think it needs like a little, like... What do you think, Rabbi?
Well, just say what you said.
I think you just need a little, like, thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it. And come back again in a few days' time for some more Craig and Jazz.
Yes, I'm planning on trying to put them out every 3 days.
Okay, see you in 3 days' time.